Hello everyone, my name is Abayomi. Today we'll be discussing how to build a command line application using the Spring shell. You can head over to the Spring documentation and read. Let's head over to our IntelliJ IDEA. I'll open my code and we'll just run through what we have here. So in the resources folder, we have the application.yaml file where you configure your database connection and whatnot. And this is our entity. This is our Pojo, our plain old Java object. Then we have this entity annotation, the table, get and setter, noas constructor, and whatnot. So these are all coming from Lombok. And then we have the customer repository that extends this JPA repository. So this is our data access layer. So the JPA repository helps us to talk to the database in an easy way. Then we have the customer shell. So this is where we will make use of the shell component. And to be able to use this shell component, if you head over to your pom.xml where you install packages and whatnot, if you scroll down, you see the packages that we have here. We have the data JPA that helps us to use the Spring data JPA. We have the shell, the Spring framework.shell starter, and Postgres driver, and the Spring shell test and whatnot. So if I head over to my customer shell, we injected the customer repository, then we can call the shell method. So this is the shell method that we can fire from our terminal. See it as a command, just like your git push or git pull. This is a command, create a customer. Then we can create a customer. We have this parameter name and email. Then we call the customer entity. Then we just save it to the DB. Then we can return a string because we have a string being returned here. Likewise, for the get a customer, the same approach. We need this shell method to get a customer, then get customer by ID. We are passing the long as the ID, then find by ID, then we can do the map. And for updates, still the same approach. Just annotate it with your shell method and you're good to go. One other important setting that you must enable in your application.yaml or application.properties is to come here and enable the script by default. If we go back to the documentation, let's read. I'll go to learn reference doc. Go to getting started. Let's see if we can find it here. Yes, this. So as you can see, it's saying very important because I ran into this error while I was building this app. So you need to add this to your either your properties file or your YAML file in your application.yaml, like so. And let's do a quick demo. I'll run the app again. Then I have the commands here in my shell.md, so I can create a new customer. So this will be the name of the customer and the email of the customer as we passed here. Let me remove this. Then if you go back to our shell, customer shell, and the create a new customer, we are taking the name and the email, like so. So we can call this, the name of the customer. I'll call it Abayomi, which is my name, Abayomi, and Abayomi at yopmail.com. Then if I open my customer table, you can see there's no Abayomi here at the moment. Then if I click on enter, then if I refresh this table, we have this. And for getting a single customer, we can just call by the ID of that customer. So I'll come here to the shell command again and just do get customer shell command, because if you remember in our get by ID, you are calling this get customer, then you're passing the ID, like so. So you can pass get customer. This is the ID of John. So you can also do get customer, then you can pass the ID of 2. We have Abayomi at Yopmail. So Spring Shell is useful if you just want to build a console app or a terminal app and you don't want to extend it to the web, Spring Web application. I hope this was useful. If you like this video, please do well to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Let's see you in the next one. Thank you.